So in the front of here, over the brow over here, has many ways of doing, okay? Some people, you're gonna see that you have some clients that their hair in the front, it's a little more straight. Okay? They grow like this, they grow like up. But most of us, our hair grow like this, okay? So the front of the brow, let me draw another brow here so I can show another front for you. Okay. Let's pretend this is another front of a brow. Okay, I'm gonna pretend again I'm behind my client, okay? So it's easier for me. I always like to make a little one here. See, that doesn't start all the way in the bottom. And then another one here, and then I keep going. And I keep going, okay? So, let me draw another one because I want to talk about the end that I did. Okay, so let's talk about this. It's not really the end, right? The inside. So I told you guys to come from here and make like a line. You can do that on your client with the black pencil, okay? This here, you can play with it the way you want. You can start really from the bottom going all the way like this. Okay, let's see how that will look. See that now you have more space on the top. So that means when you're transitioning the hair that's going up to going down, she's gonna have a longer part that goes down. This one is actually very good for Asians because their hair normally grows down more than for us. So this line here, you can always play going more up or going more down. It all depends on the style that you like, right? I don't like when it's too many hairs going down. I like less hair going down. But it depends. If I have a client that her hair is really growing more down here, I will change, right? Because you want the microblading to go with the hair that they already have. So always check how your client's hair grow and try to do the microblading with their hair flow, okay? Then looks really nice and natural. So let's do this one together too. So you start by the beginning of the brow, okay? A little one, a little one. So see that mine's coming out a little bit? Yours can do that too, okay? Because when the microblading healed, it always shrinks. So always make sure when you are doing on the client, you start here, okay? You're gonna dip your blade on the pigment. You're gonna touch here, let the pigment touch the skin, and then you cut. Don't cut too fast, okay? You have to stretch the skin in 3 ways, really stretch that skin. Otherwise, when you do the cut, it's gonna look like a little worm like this, okay? Because you didn't put too much stretch. So you really want to stretch the skin, and then you go, okay? Let's keep on going. I always draw the microblading on my clients because then when I am doing the microblading on them, I can see all the drawing that I already did and I just go over it. So it's much easier. So the same thing here, you always pretend, oh, sorry, a car passed here. So you always pretend this hair is going out of the frame and falling out, okay? And then it's easier. Now we're gonna fill in this one. See that now we have more space? Okay, now we're gonna fill in this one, just like we did before. That's it. Okay. So every time you're drawing on a paper, always looks nice when you put a lot of strokes. But to be truthful with you, less is always more, especially when you're a beginner, because you sometimes go too deep on your cut, and sometimes you go too light. So until you find a happy medium that you're always doing microblading and your strokes are always healing nice, I will say definitely do less, strokes the more. By doing less, if you went too deep, or if when you did the second pass, you pass a little to the side, right? You were not able to do exactly on top of the stroke. So all that, like I told you before, is gonna cause the stroke to expand a little more, okay? So by doing less, when your client comes back for the touch-up, you can see how much space you still have. So let's say your client came back for the touch-up and a lot of your strokes didn't take. So now you can start again, right? You're gonna do the same drawing on the client. You're gonna add the strokes. And now you know your pressure was very light. That's why she came back with like no strokes. But let's say some strokes are there and some strokes are not there. Then whatever stroke is there, and if you feel they need another pass on top because they're a little too light, you go again on top. And now you know how much space you still have, right, between one stroke to another, because they all healed already. So if you say, oh, look, this heal nice and this heal nice, but here in the middle it still has a space, now you add a stroke there. Okay, I hope I help you guys. Please practice. Practice is always very important. Keep practicing and practicing and practicing, and let me know what other questions you have. Maybe next week I do on the fake skin, so you can really see how you should do the strokes, right? Let me know if you want that I do a video on the fake skin with the real blade. Thank you guys. Bye bye.